Okay, so we're going to talk about troubleshooting a bot, the hierarchy of what to do. Because if you reach out to support and you say, "Hey, my bot's not working," you probably don't want to feel silly before, like, "Hey, you forgot to do this. Hey, you forgot to do that." So I'm going to give you a little checklist here, and then I'll actually put that checklist down below so that way you know exactly what to do. So the very first thing is, if you're watching this, is how long ago did you add your Go High Level account before you made the bot? And the reason I say that is because if you have an older account and you've then you might need to just go re-add the source again. You don't need to delete the old one. You don't need to, if you've got dashboards built, you don't need to change anything. Just go add it again. Like literally 8 times out of 10, that fixes everything. Sometimes there's just a bad API connection or something that way with Go High Level. And so that can fix it very easily. Next step is just make sure that you have money inside of your OpenAI account. People feel so silly when they tell us, "Hey, it's not working," and there's money in their AI account and that the limits are there for you to use. Next, go in here, make sure you have allow for retry on. If you don't have allow retry on, that's going to be another one. Another basic thing for you to check is just make sure you have this turned on. Now, if all of those things have been done and you're like, "It's still not working," here's what you should do. Go to it. A lot of times what'll happen is people use themselves as the lead to test because it's easy to access, but they don't realize that they're in other workflows. Here are some of the most common reasons why a bot won't reply. If you have an automation set up to send a text message or to send a reply alongside the bot, it will cancel out our bot. It just will. And so you need to make sure that there are no other workflows interfering with ours. And the easiest way to do that is to take whatever contact it is that you just tested. So I'll go ahead and grab me and go down here into the history, the automation history, and look at workflows, see what it's been in the past one now. You might be like, "Oh, there is a workflow that's interfering." And then you can go fix that workflow so that way it's not interfering with your bot. The other reason is if it has an assigned user, it's not going to reply because that is what human takeover kills it. So then make sure that you've removed the assigned user. If all of those things are have been checked and your bot is still not replying, which would be just weird, reach out to us because we can probably dissect it really quickly for you. But it's either usually the API needs to be re-added, there's a assigned user, or there's a workflow interfering with it. It's usually always one of those things when you're trying to troubleshoot a bot. That it's that easy. That we have literally the creation of the assistant, and then we hook it up inside a consolidator, use our workflow, and if you have any issues, you just troubleshoot it. Now, if you, like I said, we want to help you. Don't feel bad to reach out. So if you've checked all these things and you still can't get it to work, please reach out to us. We'll get it done quickly for you.